Hi, I'm Levi and I'm a blacksmith. Blacksmithing is pretty much ancient metalwork. How metalwork used to be done in the old days, before we had hardware stores, even before we had big factories. Blacksmithing was anything metal you can think of, from cutlery to tools, all the tradesmen's tools, mining equipment, nails. It was all the blacksmith's job. It's a great thrill to be able to share this with people. As soon as you start hammering on the anvil, you get swarms of people coming over and people are enthralled by it. It is mesmerizing to watch and people just can't get enough of it. It is so exciting to see something come to life before our eyes, and it is a lost trade. It is something that we don't do as much anymore, these old techniques. I got into blacksmithing when I was 14 years old. I saw an old blacksmith doing demonstrations and I was blown away. Couldn't believe what I was seeing. All I wanted to do was talk to this guy and learn about what he was doing, and he was very friendly. He took me on the weekends and I did that every weekend for the next 2 years without fail. I enjoyed it so much. And after I left high school, I got an apprenticeship doing industrial blacksmithing. So it was very similar to what I'm doing, similar principles, but more machinery, more factory stuff and production. Well, I mean, as a blacksmith, I love history. I love that transportation back to not simpler times, because some things were not simple, but a different time to what we have now. And to work in a place like this, it's no stretch to imagine how things would have been in the old days. A property like this would have definitely had a blacksmith on site. He would have been working every day to fulfill the house's needs, whether it be through horses, hinges, things around the house, door locks, nails, anything from candle snuffers and candle holders, things like that. It's a great honor, if anything, to be at a property like this, because this is the roots of it. It's actually very exciting and it is very inspiring, because on the first day when I walked through the gates, the first thing I noticed were the hinges and the locks on the gates, and fortunately I brought a lock and hinge with me, which are almost identical. They were made by my master, and throughout the course of the day I also made a hinge that was a replica of the hinges up at the gate. So it's very inspiring. I like making things that are exactly as they were in history. That's a challenge to me. Blacksmithing has seen a great resurgence. So when I started blacksmithing 20 years ago, we were very much under the idea that we were probably going to be the last generation of blacksmiths. This is pre-internet, keep in mind. Since then, a lot of things came out, a lot of pop culture TV shows, a lot of movies. Nowadays, we even have TV shows that have blacksmithing in them. It has seen such a phenomenal resurgence. The amount of people that I've met which have done courses in Sydney, learning to make knives and different things, Damascus steel, even half the people in the audience, that many of them are very familiar and they just want to learn more. We don't have blacksmiths on every corner the way we used to, so it's great to be able to give people that extra bit of knowledge if they can't find it anywhere. But I'll be honest, we never could have predicted how popular it was going to become. Working with my hands is extremely fulfilling. There's no better thrill at the end of the day than starting a project and then finishing it and knowing that you did all that yourself through your skills and your creativity with techniques that you were taught. My master was a traditional blacksmith and the techniques that he showed me were ancient techniques. And to be able to continue that and to bring it to life and into a physical thing that I can hold and it's tangible and it's exactly as it was hundreds of years ago, it's just channeling something very ancient, and it's a great thrill.